Mhm. Sehr so schnell. I found only recently my father came and he had an old videotape from, I don't know, it must have been from the early 90s, from our band Private Parts with me and Pablo and Gerd Stein and Markus Leugel. That was the band that toured for a long time. We did the German word is Ochsentour. Oh, you want to see it?
Yeah.
By that time, I was playing with the band Celtic Fusion, an Irish band that played traditional Irish music but in combination with other musical styles. And the singer, Don O'Connor, he lives in Tipperary Island, and I was here in my Kirchberg, Lolla, Ruttershausen, and the violin player Norbert had moved to Botswana in South of Africa. So Norbert called me one day and said, I would love to play with you guys again. Maybe we should meet in the middle, which would be right in the Sahara Desert or something. So he said, I can organize something for us. And we played this tour in Africa. And in between the gigs, we were rehearsing with African musicians. And that was something very special for me. That first rehearsal with a band of Kabule Buru. We met in this big room with 12 people, started our Irish fiddle tune, and they drummed and played and sang along, and then we switched over to an African tune which they were singing. And there was a moment when I thought, this is exactly what I wanted to do all my life. A year later, I brought a whole recording studio to Africa, and we recorded that CD, Kalahari Roses. Kalahari Roses ist die CD, von der ich erzählt habe. That was a beautiful project, and when it was finished, I wrote articles in German music magazines about this tour, about the whole project. I made a workshop about African music, African bass playing. I also made a workshop about European and American and jazz bass playing in Africa. And somehow I got into that situation that everyone thinks Peter Herrmann is the man when you want to do something with African music. And I got jobs out of it in the studio, and I formed a band with Falusi, my friend from Senegal, Afro Kunda. Yeah, it was a very important moment. And here was young Peter becoming a specialist in African music. Egal, ich fange mal an.
It's okay.
No. It's funny to play along with your own music when you haven't heard it for a long time.
That was great. And action.
Yeah, the thing in Botswana, it became really big. You know, the people we played with were famous people, and we were in all the newspapers, and we got some pictures here from the Pelorane, from Gaborone, that was from the concert that we played. Stan O'Connor and me, Stampore, guy we played with, and I got some pictures here. This is from the tour that we played in Germany a year later. This is Kabuleburu on it. And here are the girls. We had 3 singers. It's Rose in the middle, and Kabuleburu, and Nunu, and Kiaroma. So, this is Kabuleburu, the band leader from that African band, and Norbert, the violin player, Norbert Völker.
Could you have imagined this before it happened? That you would one day land in Africa and play there, and then that this would turn to other things, and that this would follow you until today?
No, I'm from Krumbach. Biebertal Krumbach, which is on the Fuß of the Dünsberg, Arsch of the Welt. No, I never thought that this would happen, that I would play a tour in Africa and record with African musicians. I didn't think about it. It's not, I never had the big goal, like, I want to make a hit, I want to be rich or famous or something. It was, I think it's the music. It's the music that gives me satisfaction in what I'm doing. It's not oh, I've played with this guy, or I've played with him, or I played here, or a long tour. It's what comes out of it in the end. That, yeah, that's the thing. That's why I do it. Seht ja die Höhen extrem an, Tiefen, ganz tief, geht ja gar nicht.